So $3,000 in 1 month. Can it be done collecting dividends with only $54,000? I don't believe so. And let me preface this video. This is my personal opinion, should not be taken as financial advice. But what's going on behind me is I'm going to let you see every trade that's been going on since January 1st. I don't exactly know how much money was collected in that time, but I can tell you for a 4-week span, we collected $3,000 because I pulled that up for a previous video and someone counted out for us, which is great. So if you would, and you watch this video the whole way through, let me know how much we collected from January 1st to current day. I'm gonna guess $4,000, maybe $4,500. Let me know. Would love to know in the comments if someone can count this out behind me. I'm trying not to block the numbers, but as you can see, a ton of options. This is what we do in this account. We sell options, generate income, collect big revenue. In my eyes, like I said, we're growing the account by 1% a week minimum. That's $530, $540, depending on the account max for the week. But nonetheless, in this video, I do want to talk a little bit about the yield max dividends. So I've gotten quite a few messages on people that are like, oh, you hate them because you don't understand them. They sell options, covered calls. They participate in the upside fully, partially on the downside. I get it. I have a basic understanding of it. I sell options. That's exactly what we're doing here. Those yield max funds are selling options just like I'm doing, except I'm not putting tremendous amounts of cash to generate, $500-600 a month from these dividend payers. But I don't want you to take that as I'm saying it's the wrong way to do it. So I want you to listen here. You need to do what you're comfortable with. If you are comfortable with putting $8,000-$10,000 into one stock, do it. More power to you. That's not how I trade. I sell options. I put a few $100s into these various stocks, and I collect a credit because I'm agreeing to purchase them for a predetermined price. I'm good with owning any of these. I never sell options on any that I'm not good at owning. I just find ones that have high upward potential, are volatile, which means they're going to create a higher premium, and I do it so that I don't have to put an astronomical amount of cash into one position. That's how I trade, both on this account, another account, my main account, whatever account. This is exactly how I trade. I'm using this one on YouTube because I think Robinhood is the most easy to follow, to understand, and to utilize when you're starting in options. And I like the layout. Quite frankly, I like Robinhood's layout. I think Fidelity provides a little bit more in-depth level 2 market information. But so does Google. So you don't need to, pick a broker that's hard to utilize for you. If you can find one that's easy to use that one. Weeble's great too. They're all great. I'm not going to say anything bad about them because I use them. But for the YMAX funds, I think I have $7,000 invested in it, and it's producing around, maybe it's $8,000. I think it's producing around 0.5% each week, which is half of the rate that I try to gain capital. I try to grow the account by 1% each week, meaning the amount invested should grow 1% each week. So I should be collecting at least $80 every week from it. For my personal opinion, my personal trading style, yield max is not yielding at the rate I want it to. And so some people said, well, you should have done MSTY. That dividend drop almost 50%. I'm not a fan. And even though it's, I'm not using the whole account for the test, I'm using part of it, I don't feel comfortable putting that much in MSTY, and I'm not saying it's a bad move for anybody. It's not financial advice. It's just not what I'm going to do. Like I said, my whole goal is to generate capital so that I can reinvest myself and explore other avenues. Some of those avenues I'm exploring right now are real estate. I currently have vending machines. I'm working on a third LLC. I don't want to bring that up until I kind of got it out there. And then I'm also selling courses on Fiverr, and I'd love to have you if you want to talk shop. I do 6 one-on-one classes as well as continuous and constant communication. We're going to talk about every trade I make, why I make it, and you're welcome to follow along. Or you might get the stock screener I send you, and you might find 500 other trades that are better than the ones I have. I don't pick the best ones. I pick the ones I'm familiar with. My stock screener go through 4,000, 5,000 stocks, and it's going to find you a lot of great stuff. And you might pick one that you're more interested in than me. I'm doing a lot in the technological sector, so that's where I'm gearing on my options I'm selling. If you're more familiar with the healthcare sector, like Pfizer or Moderna, whatever, that might be your move. If you're into real estate, REITs might be your move on selling options, whatever. Possibilities are endless. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the YMAX funds are the wrong way to go. I'm telling you that they're not the way that I go. And that's the whole purpose of my channel, is to be open, discuss, transparency. That's why, like I said, I show you all the plays I make. I don't hide any of them. This is literally everything we're collecting. And if you counted out the amount we collected from January 1st up through, let me know in the comments. And if anybody guesses exactly right, I'll send them $100. I'll count it out and see if anybody does get it. It's probably not going to. I'm probably going to count out for a couple of days, so you got a little bit of time to check over it. But if you enjoyed this video, nice Saturday video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I do have my Fiverr link in the description below. $75 a month, and let's talk shop. Let's grow.